Now, let me see, because I'm trying to get as many of these items as possible before we move on with the show. From our good friends at the Record Mart in Old Town Alexandria, Virginia, they have sent us records over the years. When we do Donnie's Record Bag, it's always when they've sent us a package of stuff.
They're the best.
We are sad to announce that they're going out of business.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, they're selling the business.
Oh, that's amazing.
So, this might be a good time this weekend if you're down in Old Town Alexandria, stop by.
Yeah, please do. They're fantastic. It's a great shop to walk through.
Jerry Horton is the owner, and we've never had to wait more than 24 hours for any request. He's simply the best.
Good.
Tell him hi.
Now, the new tapes we have first are of the Beach Boys, because, I played the Brian Wilson Live at the Roxy CD that you can buy in the store the other day.
I remember that.
The first track that was sent to us by the Record Mark is the Wilson brothers, Brian and Carl Wilson, their dad Murray, yelling at Brian and Beach Boys in the recording studio at one point.
This is the real deal, right?
Yes, this is a real tape. At one point, Brian mentions that he only has one ear he can hear out of, the hearing loss that resulted when his dad smacked him in the side of the head.
Wow.
So let's roll that now. Beach Boys in the studio.
Brian, you're coming in shrill. We're missing all of those. Help me run on Mike. We missed it all. Okay? You're doing great, Al. Loosen up a little.
Put it down at one time with one figure out. Carl gets the box. That was very comfortable.
Brian, you got a wonderful tune here. I'm sorry to yell. Al, loosen up a little more. Say sexy Rhonda more. Rhonda more soft and sexy. Hey, Mike, come on in closer on that mic when you're we missed
probably saw how close I was.
Listen, Carl.
Hey, Rob, just
fascinating,
give me a
man.
copy of Help Me Rhonda so I can play the actual record so you can hear how the record ended up sounding. Right. And picture Brian Wilson's dad screaming at these guys while they're making this record.
And they're basically kids.
Yeah.
Now, right now, he's talking to, obviously, Al Jardine, Mike Love, and Brian Wilson.
Right. Help Me Rhonda. It's cut number 9. Okay, so here's how the record ended up sounding, okay? Right? Who doesn't know this?
Well, since she put me down, I've been up to and in my head.
Classic song.
Come in late at night and in the morning I just lay in bed. Rhonda, you look so fine. And I wouldn't take much time.
Great song.
For you to help me, Rhonda, help me get her out of my heart.
Don't they sound happy? Okay. So that's the song. Here's the recording of the song.
You better, Brian. You're awfully slow tonight, so soften it a little. We got it. Dennis, don't flat anymore. We got it. Come back there.
That's what I've got to do that.
Okay. Go ahead. How's Linda?
Is that right? Now let's hear it. Let me one more time. Do it one more time.
Okay. But loosen up and be happy.
He's yelling at the kids, but saying, loosen up and be happy.
Yeah, I am so happy. You can't believe it. I'm so happy we're only doing one song. Here we go. Duplicate it like last time, huh? It's all this. Hey, man.
Brian, fellas, I have 3,000 words to say. Quit screaming and start singing from your hearts, huh? You're doing fine now. Watch your oohs. Come in on the low notes, Mike. Carl,
Hey, hold on a second. You understand why Brian talks the way he talks? His father sounds the same way.
Yeah.
His
Dad's got kind of that Caddyshack.
Hey, that's the way you gotta go.
3,000 words the same.
It's 3,000. You say sounds heavy smoker too.
Come on, Dennis, you're flatting. Okay, Mike, you're flatting on your high notes. Let's go. Let's roll. So you're big stars. Let's fight, huh? Let's fight for success. Okay, let's go. Now loosen up. Be happy. Forget the people in there. Turn the lights out in this room. Turn the lights out in this room.
A great idea.
God, what a taskmaster.
What an ass.
Great idea, Mrs. Grace.
Okay, fellas, you got any guts? Let's hear it.
Jesus, what a motivator. A-hole.
So they have to hear that and then sing this.
He says, loosen up, and in the same breath says, you got any guts?
Fight to succeed, boys.
You got got any guts?
Help me, Rhonda, yeah. Get her out of my heart.
I said 3,000. Come on, Brian, knock it off.
95.
You guys think you're good? Let's go. Let's go.
Sounds like he's banged up.
Fellas, as a team, we're unbeatable. Let's go. You're doing wonderful. I'll leave, Brian, if you're going to give me a bad time. Let's go. Let's go.
Brian said, God damn it.
Yeah, and
I don't care if it does. Let's go. Come on. You got any guts? Let's see it. I don't care how many people are here.
I got 1 year left, and your big loud voice is killing me.
But now let's get the clear picture. He's not yelling; he's berating him a little bit. But you're getting a little of the give and take here with father and son.
But now you're also getting Brian saying, "I've got 1 ear left. It's your fault."
Yeah, I mean he's giving it. I mean it's not like the total, Hitler for dad here. This is an interesting little bite. I've never heard this.
I said 3,000. Come on, Brian, knock it off.
95.
You guys think you're good? Let's go.
Sounds loaded.
Let's go. Fellas, enunciate. Let's go. Forget it. I'll leave, Brian, if you're going to give me a bad time. Let's go. Let's go.
Did Brian say the S word?
I don't care if it does. Let's go. Come on. You got any guts? Let's see it. I don't care how many people are here.
I got 1 year left, and your big loud voice is killing me.
I'm sorry I'm yelling. Okay, let's go. Loosen up, Al. Watch your flatting. Let's roll. Happy. Loosen it up, Al.
Happy.
Okay?
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine this guy in a recording session?
Happy.
So,
It's their
okay,
dad.
Audrey and I leave, okay?
No. All I ask is you just put the roll in there.
He's threatening him with leaving. He's got the whole control thing going.
Sorry for you. Something's wrong with the recorder. Hey, Chuck, stop it.
Sounds like Brian doing most of the talking. No surprise why he's messed up.
Happy.
Al, come in about 1 3/4 inches or 2 inches closer. Come on.
Oh my God! What an a-hole! Imagine that kind of
Either
direction.
sing out louder or come in 2 inches. One of the two.
Come in about 1 3/4.
When you sing
Always
Rhonda,
love
make
that.
it sexy and soft.
Control freak.
Rhonda, you look so fine. Okay?
Happy.
It's also important to note
fascinating.
that when they finally had enough of this guy, when they finally said to their dad, F you, you're ruining our careers, you know that Murray Wilson said to them, F you, I'm going to make my own records.
Right.
I'm going to go out and find 5 guys who are better than you.
Right.
I'm going to make my own records. Terribly failed.
Right.
And not to mention, he sold all their masters for like the equivalent of about $10,000.
Amazing. Yeah, it's just a total a-hole.
Let's go. Brian, so you're Doug. Okay, let's go. Sing from your hearts.
What was that? Was Buzz in the studio?
Come on, roll it.
Here with the
Roll it.
Mike, are you playing that this time, or are you just going to...
There's a little
Is it going on tape now, or what?
No.
little stage kick.
There's some yelling going on now.
We haven't even been recording our normal 13 hours.
That sounded like Mike Love.
Yeah.
Brian, your voice is shrilling through everybody. Carl, we can't hear Carl. We can hear Dennis, but we can't hear Mike. We can't hear Mike, and we can hardly hear Al.
Okay, now wait a second. Me? Which means that
We're locked in together, so Al Carl has to sing louder. You have to back off 3 inches, Brian. Your voice is too shrill on this harmony kick.
What an ass.
Okay, Al, sing from your heart. Al, Brian, Mike, we can hardly hear you. So come in a little more on your low nose.
You know what? We've been listening to this for a couple of minutes. I want to kill this guy.
Yeah.
He's yelling at all of them. He's saying to all of them, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're
Oh,
wrong,
my
you're wrong,
God.
you're wrong.
You need to move 1 3/4 back.
Wow.
We
Happy.
don't have a blank. Can we hear a chord? Just a chord like we used to. When you used to sing clear records, okay? Let's go. Mike, you're too close on your low nose. Carl, come in a little. Mike, you back off and we got the plan, okay? Dennis, watch your flatting, dear. Okay? Al, loosen up and we got it. This is going to be a hell of a hit. Let's go. Loosen up.
Well, he had that right.
Loosen up a little. So, Dad, Brian, I'm a genius too. Let's go, huh?
Well, I'm a genius, too.
Turn down his playback thing because it's my ears going out.
I'm sorry.
My ear's going
The
out.
mic's too close. Got
Well,
Wow. Fascinating.
and they got out of that. They got this. Cut number 2?
Yeah, I believe the second cut is more of the same.
This is
I
absolutely
could be wrong, but I think
fascinating.
it is.
More of the same. Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah. Much better.
Just the
Just
tone.
come in a little, Mike, but watch your low nose.
Talking down.
Brian, forget who you are, will you? Let's go. Let's roll. No one can hear what I'm saying.
Did he just say, I'm not forgetting anything about who you are?
Right, he did.
Now, keep in mind, he's the dad to Brian and Carl and Dennis, but he's the uncle to Mike Love, right?
Uncle to Al Jardine, I thought.
To Al
No, one of the two, yeah. I can't
so
remember which
he's
one.
related in some. He's 3 of his sons,
Right.
and another one who's his nephew, I guess, or his cousin.
you're
or
right.
something.
It is Mike
Amazing,
Love. It is
amazing
Mike
dynamic.
Love.
So much has been written about this. You've seen TV movies about it. This is amazing
You know,
stuff.
I'm listening, and I'm not surprised that Dennis Wilson hung out with Charles Manson.
Yeah.
I'm really not.
Well, next to his dad, he was nice, calm, cool.
Well, I mean, it's the whole rebel thing.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Okay.
Carl, can I hear your part? I can't even hear you, dear. I
Hey,
have 3
Carl, you're not loud enough,
harmony
really.
parts,
Hey, dear.
3 notes. Well, come on in and sing it. Then you've been loafing for 2 hours.
Come
Let's
on in
go.
the door, Carl.
What's the matter? You made too much money, buddy?
No.
Let's sing from your heart. So let's go.
What an ass.
Sing from your
No, I know,
pocketbook.
I know,
wanna sing
I
like
know
a
you're
ballad?
not taught this way much, but I'm your father. Come on, fellas.
Let's go. Let's do a little
Al's doing a fantastic job, Dennis and Mike, and Brian Shrill. But let's come on, Carl, baby.
Boy, you know what? You know what you hear the consistent thing? I mean, he's on a lot of guys in here, but who he's on more than anybody is Brian.
Oh, yeah.
There is a relationship there, man. That's amazing.
It's beating so fast, it's not on my lip. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
Loosen up, Al. Help me run the bank
Okay.
syncopade.
And what a voice to really demonstrate how it should be done. Bang, syncopated. Come on, dear. Happy, dear.
All right, you got
Happy, peppy, dear.
Mike, I'm sorry.
Come on.
Mike, I'm sorry, Mike.
Let's keep
Come on, Al. Come in an inch and 3/4.
Listen up. Dennis was flatting.
Dennis.
Brian, Mike was flatting on his high notes.
Yeah.
We need help.
God, how
We,
who needs
we
help?
need the honest projection that we used to have.
You want to have like
When you
a
guys
409
get too
sound,
much,
right?
when you
On the
guys
Help Me,
get too
Rhonda?
much money, you start thinking you're going to make everything a hit.
Well,
Now,
let me
Brian.
ask you this.
here it is right there. This is a psychoanalyst dream right here where you got Daddy who's a little jealous.
You're making too much money.
Daddy's a little jealous of the boys.
This is all awfully unfair for you.
Are you going or staying? I don't know.
It's going what you want. If you want to fight for success, I'll go all out.
No, I don't. We don't do that.
You think you got it made,
No, we don't.
son?
We would like to record under an
love
atmosphere
you.
of calmness,
I
and you're
love
not
you. Your
presenting
mother
that.
loves you.
We like to relax
First of
yourself.
all, you should never have all these people here.
Second of all,
Second of all,
they're not saying anything.
You
You're the one
forget
who's
to sing
talking.
from your hearts. Carl, Dennis is flatting. Mike was flatting on his high notes. Al was tight. I try to give you tips.
You know,
and
I
think-
really think, unless he's got, it sounds like Dad's half loaded.
Who knows? This tape's almost over.
Some kind of problem.
Almost over.
You got, if you hits, you got it made.
But kudos to the recording engineer
That
that
it?
rolled tape on the whole thing.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
Kidding.
Cut 3 is Brian in concert. I think considerably later on in his career.
You know, I might have to save this for another day. Is this like Brian when he's slurring and?
I haven't heard it, but judging from Jerry's letter, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's hear a bit.
Where's that beach bumming? There he is. Give your
Is this a
hands
concert?
together for Brian Wilson. Smile, Brian. Life can be better.
Tuning.
Hello.
Who are we listening to?
That can't be Brian.
Must have been about Van Dyke Parks.
Oh, my God.
Van Dyke Parks is the biggest butthole.
That's Brian.
The biggest butthole in the world.
Wow.
All right, I'm going to save that for Monday.
Good idea.
That's great.
Kind words for his collaborator,
She's
Van
saying
Dyke
Van
Parks.
Nuys Park?
No, Van Dyke Parks.
Van Dyke Park.
Is a butthole.
After Brian split from the Beach Boys for a while and had his sandbox time, Van Dyke Parks was his collaborator. But apparently it didn't end well.
Oh, wow.
And we also have, we'll get to this for Monday, we have also from the Record Mart a CD of vintage song poem recordings. These are dumbasses who answered ads in the back of Billboard magazines saying, we can turn your poems into commercial hit songs.
Fantastic.
Send us your lyrics and $500 and you're hit bound.
Very good.
And then we have the songs that were sent back to the people after they sent their poems in and $500 in cash.
It's fascinating, really.
Happy peppy, dear.
We will get to that. And,
Come on, Brian. Come on.
We'll hear the Brian stuff. You guys are rich now.
You know, come on now, you superstar.
Come on, Dennis is flatting. And
Get an inch and 3/4. Think about closer to the microphone.
With all that crap, how did this record turn out so great, huh?
Amazing.
I think Murray passed out.
Sometimes in an atmosphere of tension, creative endeavors flourish.
Happy.
Come on, happy peppy. Dear. Mike, dear. Al, dear.
Dennis, dear.
Mike, move an inch and a half away. Dennis, move forward an inch. Al, move back an inch. Brian, you're flat. Barely have 1 year. Listen, I'm leaving. F you.
No, I don't want you to leave, Dad. I don't want you to leave. Come back and hit me again.
Al, dear.
Come on, dear.
Al, dear, you're loafing.
Are you leaving or are you leaving? Are you leaving or staying? We want to record in a relaxed atmosphere.
Listen, you guys, you make a lot of money. I think you got to make because you made a lot of money.
And then Brian Wilson went on to pursue that relaxed atmosphere 24/7.
All right.
I'm thirsty, dear.
There's some great insight to the beach, man.
I can't hear.
And we'll hear more of that on Monday's episode of Brian All Left Up.
F you, Dad.
My ear.
F you, Dad. Leave the recording studio.
And I think there was a couple of dumps in there because you guys didn't get to hear when
S.
when Brian's just screaming the S word.
S.
Dad.
You're loud in my good ear, Daddy.
Oh, S. We will break. Listen, I know that we normally don't do this on the Friday favorite on the low budget Jeopardy. We normally wait on the guests. What I mean is that we'll have a guest on, and Michael, will bring a guest to us, and we'll wait 6, 7, 8 months. We'll cycle them through.
Would it be Brian Wilson?
It's not Brian Wilson today.
Okay.
But it's someone who was on very recently. And I will tell you that he's very proud of the fact that he's coming back. So in such a short span of time.
Brian Wilson.
Not Brian. It's not. It's not Brian Wilson. It's not Brian Wilson. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.